Hi, I'm Kelleher. Firstly, I'd like to thank Susan for nominating me for this award in memory of her baby girl, Grace. I qualified as a nurse in 2004. Early on in my career, I identified a passion for women's health and specialised in gynaecology at the Liverpool Women's Hospital. Around 2 years later, I commenced a midwifery training course and qualified as a midwife in 2008. I returned to my roots and recommenced my career at the Liverpool Women's, this time as a midwife. In July 2013, an exciting opportunity had arose. The Liverpool Women's were looking for 2 individuals to lead the way in bereavement care and set up a service for all families who had sadly experienced pregnancy loss, stillbirth and neonatal death. There was no question I had to apply. I had a professional attraction to helping bereaved families and felt this was a valuable opportunity to make a difference to the families during the most difficult time in their lives. 2013 began as a difficult year for me personally, as having struggled to conceive since 2011, myself and my partner John had decided to try IVF. What a difficult journey this was. Our first cycle of IVF started in March 2013, sadly resulting in a miscarriage. Following our miscarriage, unfortunately, we felt that there was very little support offered. The plan was to simply try again. Another exhausting and emotional ride was ahead. Our next cycle began in July 2013. Around the same time this job was advertised. The difficulty I had in conceiving and the lack of support following my miscarriage enhanced my passion for developing an effective and supportive bereavement team. My application was in, my IVF treatment was underway, and only time would tell if either of these journeys would be successful. Sadly, in August we had the devastating news that yet again we had miscarried. We met with the consultant who discussed our options, and sadly the medics felt that there was very little chance of us becoming pregnant. Again, there was no support regarding our loss, our miscarriage, our bereavement. Around this time, I heard I had been given the opportunity to be interviewed for the bereavement post. I gave it my best shot and was told I would hear the following week. The 2nd of September 2013 was the most life-changing day of my and our lives. I was pregnant. I had conceived naturally. My and our dreams had come true. Despite it being early days, this really did feel like a miracle. Later that day, I received a call to inform me I had been offered the job as bereavement midwife for the Liverpool Women's Hospital. I was literally in shock with both my professional and personal news. Life was about to change dramatically. I had many thoughts going round in my head, but one thing for sure is I wasn't going to let this opportunity slip. I wanted to use my personal experience as a foundation to which I would build a great knowledge and understanding of loss in a bid to develop and introduce an award-winning bereavement service. The Liverpool Women's gave me the greatest opportunity professionally. Myself and my colleague were given a 6-month period to evaluate the current service within our trust, to identify best practice nationally, and to introduce these findings at the Liverpool Women's. In April 2014, the Honeysuckle team was introduced. It was at this time I was to start my maternity leave. On May the 5th, 2014, I became a mummy to our beautiful rainbow baby, my beautiful baby girl, Ella Marie Austin. I returned from our maternity leave in May 2015. Despite several changes within our team, I fitted straight back into my role. My passion had intensified, and I was proud of the foundations that we had set prior to my maternity leave. The past 2 years, we have seen our team go from strength to strength. I'm extremely proud of the achievements that we have made. My aim is to encourage families to make positive memories at such a difficult time in their lives. I can't take away their pain, I wish I could, but I hope to help them on their journey in my offering of support, advice, guidance on the difficult choices they face and the difficult journey ahead. I continue to support families within my care for as long as they feel is needed, offering to provide follow-up calls, visits or emails. Every day is challenging, yet I leave with satisfaction that I have made a small, positive difference in the lives of many who I care for.
Marie came into our lives at the saddest day possible. We just lost my little grandson Rocco Thorne and Laura's baby. It was a really, really tragic time, as you can imagine. And she came into the Honeysuckle suite with just this most amazing sense of calm and kindness and caring and compassion. And that compassion has been shown to us every time that we've had any dealings with her. And she realised that as a grandmother I was suffering too, and she held out, she extended that hand to me as well.
I realised that it's okay to be a dad and hurt. It's not a case of breaking the stereotype.
It's dads grieve the same way as mums, isn't it? We all grieve the same. And there's no right way to grieve. She's taught us that as well. You know, she's always been there, had the brew ready for us, and she's such a good listener as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
She made me feel happy.
Yeah, she made you feel happy again, hasn't she? After losing her, yeah? Thank Marie for all her help and all her support that she's given us after we lost our little girl in February 2016. She's supported us so much, and I don't think we'd be where we are today if it wasn't without her. Her support and her care that she just gives to all the families in the Honeysuckle team is just outstanding, and you just couldn't thank us. You couldn't thank her enough.
As a man, I'd like to. I don't really let myself like speak to people and stuff, but Marie's really helped me where I got to, and I don't think it was for her, we wouldn't be where we are now.
In September 2015, I got married. The following week, to our surprise, we found out I was pregnant, and yes, I conceived naturally. Another miracle. I sadly miscarried on November the 5th. Remember, the 5th of November, I thought. Despite having amazing support from John and my colleagues and my amazing mum, I found it hard and took some time out of work. I needed to rebuild my strength. I returned to my role in December 2015 with more passion than ever. This experience gave me a deeper insight into the grieving process and the support required. I continue to believe that to receive the right care at the right time really can make a massive difference. 2016 seen our team introduce a Facebook page for families, which has proved more successful than we could have ever imagined. We also introduced a Honeysuckle Dads page as we acknowledge the difficult journey that dads face. Myself and my colleague Pauline set up a monthly drop-in for bereaved families. We have identified that peer support can have a positive contribution to the bereavement process. I have also been influential in the introduction of staff supervision to ensure the well-being of my colleagues due to the sensitive nature of the job we do. March 2017, another little miracle was occurring. I found out I was pregnant again, and thankfully this pregnancy has continued. I am now 30 weeks pregnant with our miracle rainbow baby. I feel so blessed, as I am all too aware that sadly many women and their partners do not get to have such miracles. I continue to share the passion I have for enhancing the service bereaved families received. I am due to commence my maternity leave as my due date is fast approaching. My due date is, remember, the 5th of November. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my story, my journey. I wish to take this opportunity to thank the families who I have had the privilege to meet. They have welcomed me into their lives at their most saddest times, and I am forever grateful. I hope that I have made a difference, a positive difference, to their difficult journey. Special thanks to Grace's mummy and daddy for nominating me for this award. You guys will always share a special place in my heart, as two of many families who I have helped along the way. This nomination has encouraged me to reflect upon my career and the journey that I have took both professionally and personally. I thank you for this. My team, our team, the Honeysuckle team, new and old. This nomination is not only mine, but ours. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today, and our team wouldn't be so successful.